Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are back again with question set number 17. So in the previous video we studied about question set 16. That's the first question set of the main question. So in this video we are going to see question set 17. So they've given 6 questions. Let's move on to the first question. What is the relationship between student and subject? Can this relationship be in databases? So they've asked us the relationship between student and subject tables, which we created in the previous video. So you can see the tables we created. So the first question, they've asked the relationship between the student and subject tables, and also they've asked us that can this relationship be in databases. If we look at the relationship between student and subject table, when we look at the relationship in the view of a student table, a particular student can have many subjects. Also, when we see the relationship on the view of subject table, a particular subject can be studied by many students. So there is a many-to-many relationship between these two tables. You know that usually a many-to-many relationship will not stay in a database. Once you created a many-to-many relationship, it will break into two one-to-many relationship and a separate table. So that's the case in the first question. So in the second question, they've told us to create this many-to-many relationship, and let's see whether the many-to-many relationship breaks into two one-to-many relationship and a table. This is the option to create a many-to-many relationship. So first of all, you need to click on the student table, and then you need to click on the subject table. So like this, you can create a many-to-many relationship. As soon as you created the relationship, it will break like this. So you can see the table here, and also you can see there are two one-to-many relationships between these two tables. So this is the second question, and if you look at the relationship here, it's an identified relationship. So if you want to make your work easier, it's better if you make the relationship as unidentified relationship. So what you need to do is double click on the new table which was created. You can see two columns are there. First of all, you should remove the two primary keys that have been given automatically. After you save that, you can see the relationship now. It's an unidentified relationship. So once you remove the primary key, it will change to an unidentified relationship. Let's move on to the third question. Change the name of the table created above to student exam mark record. So they've told us to rename this particular table's name as student exam mark record. Let's rename this. So you can see here we renamed our table according to the third question. So let's move on to the fourth question. Create a relationship between the table student exam mark record and exam term. So according to the fourth question, they've told us to create a relationship between exam mark record table and the exam term table. When we look at the relationship between these two tables, first of all, when we look at the relationship, the view of a student exam marks record table, so it's a table where we save the data of the students on each and every term. The marks of every student will be stored in this particular student exam marks record table. So when we look at the exam term table contains the particular term names and the date of the exams. So if we look at the relationship between these two tables, first of all, if you look at the relationship in the view of student exam marks record table, for a particular mark there is only one term. When we look at the relationship in the view of exam term table, for a particular term there can be many exam marks. For example, when we take first term, there will be many marks of many students. Between these two tables, there is a one-to-many relationship. If you want to create a one-to-many relationship, this is the option to create a one-to-many relationship. First of all, you should choose the many side, and then you should choose the one side. So in this case, student exam marks record table is the many side, and exam term table is the one side. So I create a relationship like this, you can see. So let's move on to the fifth question. Add a column called mark to the student exam mark record table. Change the data type to double. They've told us to add a column in the table called student exam marks record. Create a new column called mark to store the marks of the students, and they've given the data type as double. So you can see here we added another column called mark according to the fifth question. So we are moving to the last question, and the last question they told us to create a relationship between student and class table. So it's a simple case. So if you look at the relationship between student and class table, particular student can only have a particular class, but a particular class can have many students. So in this case, there is a one-to-many relationship. Student is the many side and class is the one side. Let's create a one-to-many relationship. So you can see the relationship between these two tables. So according to this question set 17, we created relationships and we renamed our table. Also, we added another column to that particular table. So let's meet with question set 18 in the next video.